Some were destroyed in battle, others weren't completed. Some are laid up and can only dream about battles. But now, they're getting a new lease of life. We recreate ships accurately, according to their historical blueprints, and send them into battle. World of Warships, Dry Dock.
Genova. High-speed and powerful main battery guns. These should have been the primary features of the first Italian heavy cruiser designed within the restrictions of the Washington Naval Treaty. The Washington Naval Treaty of 1922 limited the maximum standard displacement of cruisers to 10,000 tons and the caliber of their artillery to 203 millimeters. Of course, all the great naval powers immediately began designing new ships with the highest specifications allowed by the treaty. Thus, a mere 2 months after the treaty had been signed, France ordered a project for the first 2 treaty-compliant cruisers, the Trento-class. Since the French Navy had become the primary probable adversary of the Italian Navy after World War I, Italy's reaction followed swiftly. The Warship Project Committee of the Italian Naval Ministry set out to create their own Washington cruiser. At the treaty displacement of 10,000 tons, the ship was designed to carry 8 203mm guns and accelerate to 35 knots, characteristics that trumped her French counterparts. To achieve this, her hull was streamlined and elongated. The cruiser was among the longest ships ever designed by the Italian Navy. The project took the development of aviation into consideration. Her design also incorporated 102mm dual-purpose auxiliary artillery and floatplane equipment. The good visibility of the Mediterranean Sea and her high speed would have allowed the ship to engage the enemy from a long distance, which is why armor was not a priority. Nevertheless, she would have been protected by a 70mm armor belt along the entire citadel and a 50mm thick deck, better than the protection of the new French cruisers. The preliminary ship project was developed by the committee by April 1923. After a review by the ministry, the work continued and ultimately led to the Trento-class heavy cruisers being laid down. Their prototype, the initial 1923 project, has found its realization in World of Warships as Italian Tier 5 premium cruiser Genova.